We've just got some big news about some upcoming changes to Zenless Zone Zero for version 1.1, 1.2 and even after version 1.2. These changes consist out of quality of life features, combat improvements, new game modes, and some big time savers for a variety of things including the TV system that some people complained about. It seems like the devs are listening to us, the players' feedback, which is a big W. So let's start with all the changes in version 1.1. The first change we will see in version 1.1 is regarding the new story in 1.1. For the first time you will be able to experience the story from the perspective of the mission's protagonist. What this means is you will probably be able to play through the new story for the first time from the perspective of other characters instead of the main characters Bell and Wise's perspective, which is pretty cool. The second change is a huge change for combat. A button for manual chain attack mode will be added to the squad lineup interface before entering combat. In this mode, after stunning an enemy, your actions will not trigger other agents' chain attacks, and the cancel chain attack combo function will be added to combat, allowing you to choose whether to use the manual chain attack mode according to your preferences. This is a pretty big change and time saver in combat. There was a lot of times where I was about to kill the enemy, but then it triggers chain attack and I had to waste some time to go through it without a choice, and I'm pretty sure a lot of players experiences this. Definitely one of the biggest changes coming in 1.1. The third one we still lack some information, but the dev said we can expect challenging combat missions and game modes that will be continuously updated from 1.1. While we have no idea what new game modes to expect, we do have some info from an interview before the game launched, with one of the devs saying we can expect a multiplayer game mode in the future. I wonder if this will be related to it. I guess we'll have to wait and see because the game had co-op multiplayer, but they removed it after the closed beta test. The fourth change we are getting is in Shield Defense. They will finally improve the display of enemies' attribute resistances, making it easier for you to select suitable agents for each challenge. I have to say this is a pretty nice quality of life change, because I always had to click to view every enemy's resistance, and sometimes the one enemy has a different resistance than the other, so you have to click through all of them to make sure you don't mess up your team comps. The fifth change we get is after you unlock a new agent, the internet avatar of that agent will be automatically unlocked. What this means is you no longer have to use the default avatars, and instead you can select your favorite agent as your new internet avatar, like Nicole or Jiyoung. The last change in 1.1 that we know of is the battle menu interface for mobile users. You will now be able to customize certain UI buttons within a preset plan, so you can choose the controls that best suit your playstyle. Now, I don't play this game on mobile, so I don't have much of an opinion here, but I am very happy they are making it easier for mobile users to have control over the game. Next we have version 1.2's upcoming changes. The first change we can expect is a quality of life change that is pretty neat. When you complete story commissions and exploration commissions, you sometimes miss out some uncollected rewards that forces you to go and play the whole mission over again. Thankfully this won't be the case anymore after version 1.2. They will be adding a fairy assistance feature, which is a temporary name, and once you meet certain requirements, you can hand over these missions to Fairy and receive all the uncollected commission rewards after a set period of time. We don't know what these certain requirements will be, but if it's not too hard to meet these requirements, it's a pretty nice time saver and quality of life feature to be added to the game. The second change in 1.2 is probably the biggest change for a lot of players that hates the TV system in Zenless Zone Zero. When you use the automatic accelerated playback, you will no longer be interrupted by other events, and the animation playback speed for some events will be increased, providing a smoother gaming experience. Now, I personally enjoy the TV system in Zenless Zone Zero, but one thing that I didn't like about it was when you're trying to move around in the TV system and an event or dialogue comes up and you are forced to wait for it to end. With this new feature coming to 1.2, I am pretty sure it will be way better and I can't wait to see it in the game. The first change we can expect in this version is a preset lineup feature. This will allow you to make preset teams, including a bamboo for battle commissions. They will also improve the lineup controls for Shield defense, which I'm quite happy about because it's sometimes complicated to swap around some characters in there. The fourth thing you can expect in 1.2 is them changing the location for agent training, and repeated combat stages will also be added. This will apparently make it easier to access training, and my guess and hope is that we will no longer have to move to the VR device, and hopefully we can access it through the UI. Another huge change in 1.2 is that we will be able to change the time in-game without any restrictions, and to unlock this you need to be above a certain internaut level, which we don't know what the level requirements will be yet. I hope it isn't too high since it can help a lot in things like trust missions or doing any other specific mission. And then the dev just said that they have optimized the background brightness in some commissions. Next we have some changes that we can expect after version 1.2 with no specific information on which version it will be yet. So currently, you can only control Wise or Bell in the city instead of other agents you have obtained. The dev said that they will announce their current progress and future plans about this in a special program livestream for later versions. It seems we might have to wait a while before we get to use our other characters to explore the city, but at least it is in the works, which is great news. They also said they are working on improving the models for some characters to provide us with an improved visual experience. I have no idea who is getting some changes, but I hope it will be good, and they mentioned that they will continue to optimize the interface interaction experience and combat interface UI. So it seems like the devs are focusing a lot on improving the game and they are listening to feedback, which is quite important. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about these changes and also which changes you would like to see in the game in the future. Peace out.